made a video that talks about how to get this type of data, this Google Maps and Earth data, 3D data into Cinema4D or any 3D program. So basically, I'm just taking this. I just got this DEM file and loaded it into this. Here's the file here, and I load it into the displacement channel with subdivision on, and that's what I get. I'm going to go over texturing real quick. There's a couple different things we can do. So if I come into, let's see, this was a sample here. I'll just redo it here. Hold on here. I open up this file. So I can do something like this, and I mean, we can do this within Cinema, but again, Photoshop might be a more familiar tool for designers. So I can do something like this, put a gradient map in here. Oh, I need to change the mode to RGB. Don't flatten. Let's change this. And now we have this texture, right? So I can change this down to a purple. Change this to, let's see. Whatever. Pink. And then we'll change this to orange and a white. We'll leave that. Okay. So, too much pink. And get some more white in there. Okay, there we go. So now we have this other image here, and because it's perfectly aligned, it's obviously going to match up perfectly. So I will come into here. We'll call this color 1. Come over to Cinema. And in the color channel, we load that in. This shouldn't be super amazing for anyone who's familiar with Cinema. Okay, so there we go. But it's perfectly aligned. You see the peaks are just white. Let's even bring this up a little bit. We'll do 85, 95. And okay, we have this great deep canyon, these big mountains, and there we go. So that's one way to do it. It's kind of cool. You can do all kinds of, different kind of things here. What I want to walk through though as well is how if I want this actual satellite imagery to be used as a texture, and I can't find a good way to do it. So what I've been doing is coming into here. So we can do the terrain, but what we're going to do is just do the satellite imagery, and then we're going to come in to turn off the labels. So I have the labels off. I'm going to close that. Okay, so we're going to screen capture that about there. And now we're going to bring that into Photoshop. So, and basically we just visually line it up. So we will scale this up to roughly, we're just ballparking it here, 145%. So now we move this around, we line it up. That's good. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's just do it right. Okay, so we're just kind of ballparking it, but you can see, I'm looking at details here, up in here, and that's pretty good. So now we go back here, and that was at 145%. So now we'll come up here, we'll do this, and we change that to 145. And then we do this, we line those up roughly there. And it doesn't need to be exact. Unless you're zooming into a specific area, you're not going to totally notice. So again, that's good. We won't worry about these corners. So there we go. Save this out as horseshoe color 2. Okay, so we go back into Cinema, click on this, and load in the image, the new image. And, oops, I loaded that into the displacement. I want to load it into the color. Okay, so now we see that. We click this, and there we go. We have our canyons. You can see I messed up a little bit where the river's up on the wall here, but here I got it perfect. So it takes a little tweaking, but again, if you're in charge of generating a world or something for an animation or whatever, you could. I spent what? I'm just on 6 minutes here, so spend a little more time and get it right. There's probably other ways to do it. Again, if you're really getting paid, you could go get one of those. If this is for a paid gig, you could get one of those plugins, but this is just a simple way to do it. You can see I'm using the demo version here. My trial ran out, and I don't have it on this computer. But next step. So the problem here still is that we don't have this. This mesh doesn't really do us any good outside of this rendering engine. So if I want to export to a 3D model, if I want to do, load it into Sketchfab or one of these, and load it into the web and have an interactive model, I can't really do that at this stage. So what I'm going to show you next, what I'm going to walk through is how to generate a mesh from this displacement model.